Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonan, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra. So, Libra, what's up with it? Let's see what we got going on for y'all. What we got? What we got for you? Somebody's in their thoughts. All right, communication. Oh, okay. We got some, again, favorable or pleasant communication. So, it could be a Virgo, Gemini, Leo. So somebody who you guys may have a romantic connection with, or this is somebody who's maybe more like a friend, somebody who flirts a lot, or like somebody who like always has something exciting or entertaining to say. So you guys may be doing something together shortly. So this maybe you guys may be dating somebody who makes you look good, or yeah, it's both ways. You both make each other look good, or you guys may become friends with somebody who makes you look good. You both make each other look good. All right. So it could be just romance, but it could also just be friends. Like you may be becoming a partner or becoming a friend with somebody who's I don't know, has similar interests with you. Or you could be meeting people through similar interests, whatever hobbies you have, whatever little passions you be into. Um, just could sometimes fifth house can just be sexual connections, but they're usually pretty favorable, pretty fun, pretty entertainment. We go places, we see stuff, you know what I mean? We do, you know what I mean? Like it's memorable. So even if these weren't like sexual, these are friends that you be like, yeah, when we be doing whatever we be doing, we be having fun. We enjoy our time. All right. So something like that is coming your way. Hey y'all, good morning. All right, so what else? What else? So you guys may also be like traveling to like museums or like places, just kind of like having a nightlife or having more like a romantic life. All right, a lot of talking, a lot of talks of kids. So even if you don't have like a specific partner, it'll be talks of kids. You guys expressing like your beliefs or philosophies, recognizing the things that you guys are willing to fight for or connect on, and we got tradition. So you guys are about to either build like if you don't have one, you guys are about to build maybe even a fifth, let's say a short-term partnership, possibly into a long-term partnership, or at least ground it where you guys recognize maybe the do's and don'ts or like what we will and won't accept. So just and even if you don't have a partner, you're just coming into this to like understand what it is that you want when it comes to dating, when it comes to romance. You're recognizing some of your do's and don'ts, the things that you will fight about, and the things that you kind of like will just conform to. You know what I mean? So like, let's say, I don't know, because I always think about it. So let's say that you have a woman who has, as a man, if you're, well, most of y'all are women. So let's say from a man's perspective, let's say you have a man who doesn't cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a big thing for y'all. If you're a cooker, I don't know if that's a big thing, but I always think of like people who leave, or a man that shaves but leaves hair in the sink, or a woman that always has hair and leaves it in the sink, or like, I don't know, they use your toothbrush. You know what I mean? That may be something you fight on. Like, fuck no. You know what I mean? But some people do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, there's like certain values that you guys have. You know what I mean? Certain like beliefs that y'all may have that you guys may be recognizing. Like, okay, that's your way. All right. Well, this is my way. Okay. You know what I mean? And I'll go with your way for this. So maybe it's almost like a sextile. You guys are getting fulfillment here. So, and even so, it's not, even if, like I said, even if you don't have a partner, this is just people agreeing with your philosophies or going along to get along with you. You're going to notice that, like, oh, okay. People just kind of like, I fuck with you. You cool. We got the same similar interests. We got the same vibe. So it's like, all right, like people may recognize you guys a lot more. Some of y'all are getting recognition for your body if you're single, but even if you're in a relationship, I guess it just be what it be. All right. So you guys are also going to be keeping up. So at work or in relationships, you guys will be keeping up. So there's maybe somebody who like tries to keep up with you, matches your energy, matches your fly, matches your charm, the way that you think, matches the like, I don't know, they like to positively affirm you, or they like to like make you feel confident, attractive, creative, inspired. They try to talk life into you, whoever this is, because it's somebody who may be looking at you guys for the long term. We got seventh house now. So it could be somebody who's looking at you guys for the long term, or somebody who's looking to like, yeah, most likely, I'm gonna say long term, but it could, even if not, they want to be significant in your life, whoever this may be. So let's get 3 cards of the tarot. So there's maybe somebody who inspires you guys to say whatever's on your mind. I've seen Gemini, Aquarius. This is maybe like a renewal for y'all, like in life, or they may like inspire you to get your body together. So it's maybe somebody who's like in the health field or in a healing field, or just like very into maybe like, I don't know, like contact sports or like sports where they're like, or like events and stuff where you have to like burn energy. Like this person likes to burn off energy. Could be a Pisces, could be a Taurus. So again, could be a Capricorn or a Leo. And one more. And we got Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Little razzle dazzle could be a Leo. All right, so I got two different storylines here. So your romantic life should be getting better. You guys may also have to like defend the partners that you may date though. I don't know if like physically, but I just think like you may have to like stand up to, let's say, past partners, because we got Five of Pentacles here and we got Strength here. Some of y'all may have to let past partners go or past like situations go. People may still be lingering around or trying to hold you back. Yep, trying to hold you back. These may have been people that you guys tried to offer an opportunity to, or they tried to offer an opportunity to you. And maybe out of convenience. Some of these could be relationships that you were dealing with out of convenience. You know what I mean? Like they were just right here. So it was like that. You know what I mean? So Four Cups is here with the Strength. So some of y'all they could be bothered. People could be bothered at this point because maybe they're feeling left behind, all right? Or they're feeling like you're now unattainable because of the High Priestess. You know, so if you have a relationship, then it's that way. Now, if you're single, this gets even juicier for you. All right, so check this out. If you're single, at this point, you guys are on the higher echelon of like the desirable people, the people that other people feel like they can't possess, that they would like to tie down. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are going to be trying to like overshare of themselves to get closer to you, sharing different vulnerabilities, secrets, little stuff that you would want to know, even little taboo things that they've done, just more in-depth shit about them is going to like come out. You know what I mean? Some of y'all looking very attractive. So you're going to notice this, that people are flirting, they're flattering, they're wanting to talk about whatever similar interests you guys have going on. They're just starting these bullshit ass conversations. At this point, you guys are keeping up with the higher ups, or whoever would have been considered a baddie or a very handsome guy or whatever the fuck. All right, so you're getting recognized for that. So a lot of people want to create stability or a relationship with y'all. Fifth house and seventh house are here. So some of these people do want to have romantic, long-term relationships, and then some of them just want to have a romantic experience, which could just be like dating, sex, Netflix and chill from time to time, texting, calling. We do stuff together. You know what I mean? It's little stuff like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be sex, but like there's talks. It brings up a lot of passion. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys get into like painting sips, or you get into like, maybe you get into like poetry because of this person, or maybe you get into like, I don't know, what, jet skiing or some shit because of this connection. You know what I mean? Like all fifth houses aren't always bad. You get into doing different stuff that like allows you to like be like a kid and be curious and learn a new skill, or tap into one that you already had, because Leo is a naturally gifted person. So you probably have to tap into a skill that you already had. All right. So anyway, and even if it's like I said, even if it's not romantic, it's a friend that helps you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So they just come back. You guys kind of like sharing that same energy and help each other feel empowered in areas where maybe at one time I wasn't the most confident. Maybe I didn't have the strength to do this. Maybe I didn't know my own ability. This person comes in, or these people come in to inspire you and help you. You know what I mean? If you're in a relationship, it could kind of be that same way. These could be friends, these could be neighbors, coworkers. They can do the same thing. But usually if you're single, it's a lot easier in that light. You know what I mean? Like there's no real like power struggles or ego battles. You know what I mean? So because Libra energy is here, which means there's usually peaceful resolutions or usually harmonious relationships that are being surrounded or around you guys at this time. And if that's the case, some of y'all may just be micromanaging and trying to make things difficult or harder than what they really need to be. You know what I mean? This may be actually an opportunity from like the universe or from God or from whoever you believe that this may be useful for you. Like some of y'all are like being presented with opportunities to meet people or to like get outside your comfort zone by doing things that you normally wouldn't done, because the High Priestess here in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles sometimes gives like an ostracized, like feeling like I don't belong, or I'm not part of this, or I can't do things the way that other people do, or I'm totally different than others. And you know what I mean? And this could even be the confidence to do that. Like some of y'all may not have had the confidence at one time, and this may be a partner who makes you feel that way, because they make you feel inspired to say whatever, so you don't feel stupid. Like you really are a smart thinker, and that's what they like also find to be enjoyable. You're attractive, you're funny, you're witty, You know what I mean? You be saying stuff that teaches them because it's Gemini energy. So there's somebody who's like intrigued by mindset, really. And then next comes passion or sex. So like when you talk, they be like, oh, damn, I love what you just said. I love how you communicated that. Like you're a talker. So there's somebody who really likes people to talk and communicate. It makes them passionate, turns them on. It makes them, you know what I mean? Or it just inspires them. It makes them become their better version. So like whoever this is, or they do this to you, people in general, even it don't have to be one partner. It's just people in general. It's just an energy or like you'll notice it. You know what I mean? Because the high priestess in reverse could just be like, you're not being aware of this. Like this may be already happening. Like some of y'all may have released some old, like let's say old patterns, old beliefs, old people, you know what I mean? And then felt like, well, there's nobody around. So I'm taking these out of like convenience. You know what I mean? Like I deal with these people out of convenience, and it may even blossom into something else. So sometimes this could be like relationships that you kind of looked at in a superficial light, thought they would never be nothing. You know what I mean? And then they turn into something else. You're like, oh shit, I'll be damned. You know what I mean? Like after enough fights, after enough arguments, after enough like standing your ground and like, you know, meaning it between the both of you, then you guys kind of come to a conclusion or an agreement of like, okay, well, that's how you are and that's what you feel about that. This is how I am and this is how I feel about that. What do you think? You know what I mean? And it goes further than that. And it usually just, it's peaceful, it's a resolution because of the seventh house. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, yeah, Leo, Cancer. All right, so anyway, Libra, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. Hey, what's up, Silent Priestess? Hey, Chantelli. I'm a little tired today, but I'm here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be back later on, like in the afternoon. I'm about to go get my car detailed. So yeah, that's my word. Shut up. Prophet's worship. You here on Sunday on YouTube preaching the good word, and he could have been fucking at church doing his real job. This one was a little bit easier. I'd rather go do tarot duty. Let me go jump in the chats. I'd rather go do tarot duty than actually be in front of the sermon. You a hoe. I wish you had let him stay for a second. I had something for him on this good Sunday morning. I was clicking my feet. I ain't been on no shit in a minute. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling. All right, I'm gone. Hey, Brittany.